Hello everyone, welcome to newearth.land, where we are talking about today 21st century taxation, transparent, optional, and truly democratic. What are we talking about? Crowdfunding, okay? What we need to do is organise ourselves globally. Remember, that's what Martin Luther King said. Those who love peace must learn to organise themselves as effectively as those who love war. So as soon as we do organise ourselves in this way, guess what we can do? Shelter, energy, food and water. We can make those things basic human rights, so we don't have to pay bills, we don't have to pay rent anymore. Why are we doing that? Okay, let's zoom out, let's take the larger perspective. We're spinning around on a microscopic rock in space. Let's not forget that. So what we need to do is raise human consciousness so that we can all be a part of this amazing solution as we move into a 21st century social model fitting for the technologies that we're actually in possession of today. So if we use social media and the internet more wisely, we can soon liberate ourselves from compulsory labour for survival. We can start to experience true bliss, Satchitananda, right? And ultimately self-actualization, as I mentioned in the first video, right? Everyone wants to be self-actualized. So the question is, how do we get there? Well, we eliminate the hurdles that are in the way for us to get there. And the first one, right at the bottom of the Maslow hierarchy, is the physiological, the physical, right? Shelter, energy, food and water. How do we, make ends meet, so on and so forth? Why is it so many people end up misemployed and suffering, and anxiety and depression, all these things in society? Monday blues, and free, thank God it's Friday, the rat race, all these phrases that we have. Right? If we come together and we integrate a truly transparent, optional, democratic, as I said, 21st century crowdsourcing, which is ultimately taxation, but a humanitarian type of taxation, not the type that the government is currently using, right? So although it's conceptually sound, it's not actually being executed very well, is it? They say that they're giving us social housing, they say that they're giving us all these schools, but really what is the fruitage of our education system? We'll be talking about that, in the future, on future videos, about how we need to improve our education and have holistic education. But we'll also ultimately be revealing some of the sinister aspects of the government. Like why is it we are pumping all our money into that 20%, 25%, whatever bracket of taxation we're in? Where's that money going, okay? They say it's going into social housing, but the social housing qualifies as basically 80% of market rate. And market rate is insane. So 80% of insane is still insane, isn't it? So there's no reason for us to continue as a species charging ourselves to exist, right? There's no need to charge ourselves for food, shelter, energy, food and water. That's why I'm decommodifying those things. That's what I'm hoping to do. That's what the vision is here at newearth.land. So if you want to be a part of that, please understand that this is 21st century taxation. People often accuse me of speaking out about, taxation, and then suddenly people think that I'm this fascist, right-wing, that's capitalistic. And then you say, you start quoting Karl Marx, and now suddenly you're a communist, right? I've touched on that in the previous video. So let's stop getting polarized in this way. And understand that crowdfunding can be operating just the way that taxation is currently working, but you're not going to get put in prison if you don't participate in that, because people want to help, okay? When people see a good project, they want to support that, and so therefore that's what we're already seeing in crowdfunding. So let's integrate that in a more organized manner, and then let's start operating land, and let's start operating our housing in this way. And you can check out the co-housing at newearth.land/how, and I'll be making videos on exactly these prototypes and hypothetical projects that I've been designing in the next video. So thanks very much for watching.